Wow, big Spider-Man news today. The Spider-Man cast gets bigger and bigger, and earlier today we found out another major MCU character is joining the crew, and this time it's another classic Marvel character with his origins in Spider-Man comics. So let's talk about the Punisher being part of Brand New Day, what it means for those street-level adventures in the MCU, and how the Hulk could work into the mix. Well, we've been hearing lots and lots of rumors about what's going on with Spider-Man Brand New Day for quite a while, and the characters are definitely stacking up. We know Sadie Sink has joined the cast in an undisclosed role, as well as a library of villains apparently part of this project, including Tombstone, Scorpion, Boomerang, and maybe even Mr. Negative. Additionally, a few weeks ago we got reports from Nexus Point News that Mark Ruffalo was going to return as Bruce Banner and was going to have a really big part in the film, maybe potentially teaming up with Spider-Man. But then today's report came in and kind of caught us all off guard. Now, earlier in the day, Scooper My Time to Shine Hello reported that Jon Bernthal, that's right, the Punisher, would have a major role in the fourth Spider-Man film. Now, this was followed up a little while later by The Hollywood Reporter, an official Hollywood trade, who seemed to confirm the news and also went on to mention for the first time in the trades that Zendaya and Jacob Batalon would be returning as Ned and MJ, but the substance of those roles was currently unclear. Now, obviously, the big news for the day is Jon Bernthal joining this end of the MCU. We just got to see the Punisher return in Season 1 of Daredevil Born Again, and the MCU version of Frank Castle is as brutal as ever. And that was pretty clear to me he's probably coming back in the second season of Born Again, and he also has his own Marvel special presentation coming next year. But despite rumors, I was not expecting him to be part of the fourth Spider-Man film. Now, to be fair, the Punisher's roots are in Spider-Man comics, and at least in the comics, the Punisher was initially after Spider-Man like he was some sort of villain. Now, given the current dynamic in New York City with Mayor Fisk, I'm very unsure that will actually be the story that we see. But we will get the second season of Born Again and that Punisher special presentation before Spider-Man comes out, so whatever story resolution is going to happen in those two events will definitely apply in the fourth Spider-Man movie, and that should impact where Castle fits into the equation. Now, what's curious to me is Spider-Man and Frank Castle have joined forces and faced off with the Hulk actually several times in the comics, and this has led to some speculation that this movie could be laying some framework for another big Marvel event. We have heard that World War Hulks could be something coming to the MCU, and after hearing of one of the biggest action sequences Marvel's ever shot on the streets of New York, well, these three characters could definitely play into that equation. Also, consider with a high number of villains in this project, right now we do know Tombstone, Scorpion, and Boomerang have been confirmed, and Mr. Negative is also rumored. Well, you could see the three characters team up in some sort of reluctant alliance, but this would definitely be a weird dynamic, and I'm really unsure how Marvel would bring that together. In any case, Bernthal joining this cast is exciting news. Him and Tom Holland are actually pretty good friends and have worked together before. They're actually working together right now on the Odyssey, and Bernthal played directly into Holland actually getting the initial Spider-Man role with some great advice. So getting these two on screen together could be a lot of fun. Now, obviously, we're going to follow this one pretty closely. This has definitely perked my ears for the new Spider-Man project, and for me, this is a team up I never ever expected to happen, so I am pretty darn excited. How this works out, where other street-level heroes fit in, and what the grand landscape of Marvel's New York looks like afterwards, well, we're going to have to wait and see. Before we take off, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC news, and we want to bring you all the news truthfully and transparently, so you're really in the know.